Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Wednesday, August 9th. Yesterday, I don't even remember why I turned it on, but the live stream popped up in my YouTube feed and we were watching it, and then we realized we haven't been using our microphone.
I think we should.
We need to move
Is
it
it
back
hard
then.
Is it hard to hear?
I
Do
mean,
we go
everybody
get it?
interacts with us and everything else. I think we're all right.
So we've just been using what's on like the mic through the computer, but we have a boom mic. Like, like WKRP in Cincinnati.
Not like that at all, but it's oh my God.
What?
That's such a 70s reference.
I'm a kid of the 70s, right? Makes sense. What?
WKRP in Cincinnati.
You kind of aren't, because you were just a baby.
Right.
You were just a baby in the 70s.
Right. That's like when the kids are like, is it creepy that you would have been a senior and dad would have been a freshman?
Yeah. Whatever. I was a young senior. Guess what this is? We got this yesterday. And
not one, but two boxes.
This is what fits into a shopping cart. I still can't believe we won that. I'm just still shocked about it because
we haven't been winning much lately.
I'm a winner in life. Just
no, I was totally kidding about that.
You're my big win, babe.
Our life has been a big win.
Our life has been we've had a great life. So anyways, I thought I did want to talk to you about don't forget about the Dime event. They sent me an email just reminding me, which is good because I get so caught up in the daily that I almost forgot. But I think, is the Dime event on the 24th, Michelle?
It is.
Okay, it's on the 24th. You can sign up on the website. There is a register link there, so don't just add it to your cart. You actually have to hit register and go through the Dime site. And it's going to be Quilt As You Go, which I can't wait to see that because the first time I ever did Quilt As You Go, I was doing the ruffle quilt from and it was a serger project, and Pam, who used to be an educator, the blonde, the really cute blonde that used to be an educator at Baby Lock, she was the one who kind of wrote out the class, and then it said use the Quilt As You Go method. And I had never done, I mean, this is, probably what, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I'm still a newbie in all of this. I was at the airport and I remember talking to her and I felt really stupid.
Wait, who was this?
She didn't make me feel stupid. She was really, really sweet. I did have to call her twice.
Who?
Because you know how you're like, I don't want to ask the question because I feel really stupid. And then you get off the phone, you're like, I should have asked the question because I still don't know what I'm doing.
Who was this?
She was an educator. She's no longer there. I can't remember where she is. But she was an educator at Baby Lock. And so that's where I learned Quilt As You Go. And it was really cool because you didn't have to do the whole quilt all at once. You worked in sections. And so, your top went down and then the other part went underneath and you just serged it and then you sandwiched it together. And you're like, oh, done. So, I mean, I don't know what they're going to be doing at the event, but I think it's going to be amazing. And I think Quilt As You Go is great for anybody. But also if you have like a smaller machine, you want to work on smaller sections. You don't want to be dealing with like a whole big quilt in quilting. But yeah, it should be great. Go hit the like button. Hit it. Any specials on Scan and Cut?
Wanda just needs to call me.
Why don't you call Wanda?
Well, because you know what happens as soon as 10 o'clock rolls around?
Oh,
The phone rings off the hook.
it does.
And everything gets super busy.
No problem hearing. Okay.
We've never even called the people that were on that one thing asking about machines that you made the list of.
I made the list and sent it to you. That was your job.
You never sent me the list. Every time I asked you for it, you were like,
Okay.
wait, Patrick, I'm busy.
Nope. Now I have to prove myself. Okay. So, here's my stuff. Anyhow, this is what we won from Kimberbell, and I thought we could just kind of show you. Do you have
We're supposed to do
other...
the giveaway today too, so maybe we'll pick a thing.
Oh yeah,
two.
because we never. I wonder if there's like some kind of like fun swag in here. Wouldn't that be fun? Like the swag that you can't buy, but they just include. Here we go. We need a big spot for you to put all this. I'll hand it to you and then you can put it over there or something. So exciting. We were in disbelief. After they called A1 Vacuum and Sewing in Reno, I looked at the kids and I was like, did they just call us? Did that just happen? Oh my God. You're going to be disappointed. This isn't.
Ha!
It's your Kimberbell order, huh?
Okay, we'll do this another time because guess what? It's just my Kimberbell stabilizer order. Well, let's open this box because what if this is it? We didn't even want to
Oh!
Well, that's kind of anticlimactic, right? Okay.
Tune in tomorrow when we might get our Kimberbell stuff.
We already
The one
unpacked
in
it.
the underneath the brother stuff?
We already, yeah. That's
We already
Kimberbell?
got it.
That's not Kimberbell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we already got it.
Right.
So, on another note, look what we have. So if you've wanted Kimberbell stabilizer from A1 Vacuum and Sewing, we now have it. And that's
Should
a bummer.
we-
I'm so sorry.
Should we close out the baby lock?
No.
Get it out.
Patrick,
Okay.
you don't use it, so you don't make those decisions. I make those decisions. I let you make all the decisions about mountain biking and skiing in the family. Stabilizer use, that's me. All right. Oh, I'm so sad. I was so excited. I should send them a note because they, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That kind of, anyways, is Treats for My Boo a live Zoom on Friday? Yes, it is. And I think I have some more kits. So I don't know if you're local, you can come in and pick up your kit. Elizabeth. If you're local, you can pick it up. If you're out of town, I can send it to you and I can send you the designs that you'll need. You just won't have the kit for the day, but it will be recorded. We are going to be having so much fun. We have a really, Miss Alice put together this amazing event for us and this amazing scavenger hunt. And I always like to do scavenger hunts, but hers is my scavenger hunts are like a 3, like 1 to 10. And then Alice's are like an 11 because she's like Spinal Tap. She's the 11 on the speaker that goes from 1 to 10. So, and I did send out an email. You're wondering the same thing. All of our events, all our classes, they're all, we record all of them. So we'll send those to you. And I think I sent you the playlist too. So we had all the pre-recorded videos. If you feel like you are one of those people that gets overwhelmed and you want to pre-stitch something, you can pre-stitch something. But don't worry about that. We like to have fun and take our time. You have the kit, but not the Zoom link. The Zoom link was in your invitation, and
you can go to the dentist now. That's funny.
We'll send the Zoom link again on Thursday. We like to send it out the day before so it doesn't get bogged down and lost.
I don't know if you missed much, Rebecca, except for a gigantic disappointment. Let's get them all fired up. Psych.
Yeah.
So
I better send them a note, right? Because now I'm like, where is it? Okay.
It is not our Kimberbell winnings. It's our Kimberbell stabilizer order. Because we are bringing all the Kimberbell stabilizers in.
Yep. That's what we're doing. So, so we don't have a giveaway. Let's just
Well,
do
we
a
do.
double Oh, we have a giveaway.
What?
Well, were we gonna do that giveaway today?
Yes.
We were doing the fat quarter bundle.
This
yes, we did have a
and
giveaway.
this, right?
I don't know if I want to give that away.
I think it's cool.
I feel like they're not gonna like it if you don't live here.
No, it will remind them of us.
I did get this. Oh, you know what? I have. Yeah, you'll think of A1 Vacuum and Sewing because even though we're in Reno, we're very close
It's
to
Reno
Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Wait, I did have a book I wanted to give away. If I can find it.
Who's printing?
Me? That's me. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do the pre-order. This did get put on the site last night, and I should have them here probably like the end of the week. I mean, I have some of them that I got my shipping notification yesterday, so I should have part of them are going to be here at the end of this week, and part will be here at the beginning next week. Again, this is the Kimberbell Basics, and I did put that on the promotion page. I haven't put up the we did go over all the pricing, so I will put up all those pre-cuts today. Those, and they're going to all be the refreshed ones. So that's going to be, they redid, like, you know how they had, I don't know if you knew this, but Kimberbell had the summer, spring, winter, fall. I did that so out of order, but it had all of, those, and, but they refreshed it and they added new stuff, which is really, really cool. And don't forget, we're doing that, fabric sale here in the store. So,
I'm curious as to how many people tuned in to our day of live stream yesterday.
so I got yelled at because I hit the end feed. I don't know. Anyways, it was probably pretty boring because we didn't know it was there and we were just like working. You got a good look at what it looks like here on a daily basis. It was the tried and true. But I'm going to put these all up. Let me see if I can do these right now. Set as active. They're all active.
I've got to go to our comments for yesterday for the random comment picker. Why do you keep...
I didn't see that many. Is it on YouTube too as well?
What?
Is it the comments on YouTube as well?
It's the comments on YouTube is all it is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking at these right now. I think everything looks right. We're doing all of these pre-cuts. I had the kids check twice because I sometimes can't do math. And these are all good. So I'm going to put these up. I think they're up there right now. If you look up refreshed, you'll be able to find them, but I will add them to the promotions page. So let's make sure that's done. Anything free is good. Oh, Alice, I was going through the little folder again last night, and who was I showing? I was like, look what Alice did. And it was so amazing. I couldn't have done it better if I I just couldn't have. I think that might be your superpower. I think family events that you plan must be absolutely amazing. Dot was axe throwing. Oh,
I've never
Candace
understood.
Coates. Wait, Patrick. Candace, you won a fan a couple weeks ago, and I didn't have any contact information for you. So call the store this morning so we can get all your contact information and send it out. Is that the problem? I think I spelt it wrong. I know.
Still spelling it wrong.
I have you, Candace. I got you. Don't worry about it. I will reach out to you. I was spelling it with a C. I'm sorry. Okay, Patrick.
Well, I was just going to say I've never understood axe throwing. No judgment on people that throw axes. But the idea of going to drink and throw an axe.
It's scary.
I can't remember. Somebody reached out to us and was like, said to Jeannie, like, we're going to go axe throwing. Patrick will love it. I'm like, I'm not going axe throwing.
Grumpy. So are we
She's
doing a
local.
giveaway?
Candace is local.
I thought so. And I was like, is this Candace that comes in with mom? And that's perfect. I was like, this is, but then I looked it up and I was like, I must be wrong because I couldn't find it. And so
We had just spelled it wrong.
I had just spelt it wrong. So, and then I think I'd spelled coats wrong too. Okay, perfect. Then I'll just see you when I see you. Do you have anything to talk about?
Was this the world's biggest letdown of a live stream?
We thought-
We're like, here we go. It's going to be.
Your man spread, I can't get over here.
You're bumping into my chair.
Okay, just all right. So are we gonna do the giveaway?
Yes, we're going to do the giveaway.
Okay, and the giveaway question was what feature. You could still throw it in. You could run over right now to the YouTube feed from yesterday. Is that where the questions went in?
Dot was she didn't drink, but she was good at axe throwing.
Duh, I bet you were great at it. You strike me as a bad bet in everything that you do.
So yeah, but keep in mind, like, you can answer the question, but it's on yesterday's live stream, and we use a random comment picker. If you're in town, you can pick the product up. If you're out of town, you pay the actual shipping for said product.
There were 73 comments.
So a couple comments literally just went in. So this is also a reminder that Jeannie and I are out of the store next Tuesday. So anybody who's watching, if you're planning on coming in next Tuesday, we will not be here. We're dropping the kids off. Jeannie will not be in the store Thursday afternoon this week or all of Thursday next week. So
you know what? So
Rebecca's saying we're in the wrong spots. We're
I know.
never seated like this.
So when we go to a hotel room, I always want the side that's closest to the bathroom because I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And so
Is it getting older, Grand?
I hate it, right? That you have to make a decision.
I get
on
up
which
now
side of
every
the bed?
night. I get up now every night at like 3 a.m. like clockwork.
And you try to sleepwalk so you don't really wake yourself up too much.
I pretty much get up. Like, I check out what's going on, and then, but it's
So, why are we even talking about that? Oh, but yeah, he sleeps on the right side of the bed, like Looker's right. Yeah, Looker's right. And I told him I wanted to switch, that I'd like to try that side of the bed.
at the house.
No, in the hotel rooms. I think you kind of let me sleep whichever side of the bed I want when we go.
In a hotel, but my side of the bed at the house is my side of the bed, and it's closest to the bathroom. But
Yeah.
that's the side of the bed that you chose 3 years ago, and now I function really well on that side of the bed.
I didn't choose that side. I've always been on that side.
Well, because in the prior house, you were on that side of the bed, which was closer to the bathroom. But then we moved.
No, I've always been on that side of the bed, and the other side wasn't closer to the bathroom. I don't know I don't know if you guys have your side of the bed, and that side of the bed is like sacred, that you don't allow somebody else, your hubby or your significant other or your overnight guest, to sleep on your side of the bed. I think we've always had that.
Your overnight guest. Their lives are entirely more exciting than ours.
I can't. You don't like to be facing the wall in the hotel room.
So what was I gonna say? Oh, empty nesting next week. How do you feel like you're gonna handle Tuesday?
I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be like, see ya. No, I'll probably cry. I don't know.
Tim said something to me about me losing Kai. And it was funny because just the way he put it, he's like, dude, like, he's your best buddy. Like, you do everything with that kid. And, you know, of course I know that because I'm the one who's like, get out of bed. We're leaving.
Yes, because that's his mini me.
But I'm like, yeah, I guess you're kind of right. Like,
How are you going to do?
I think I'm going to be fine. Like, I don't know. Like, we'll see. I think
it's going to be a rush because I think we'll drop them off, see if we can get anything else that they need, maybe grab a bite, and then
we're driving home.
Oh yeah, I was going to say I'm flying back, but I'm not. And then we're driving back. We're going to get in the car. We're going to be like, see ya. And I'll probably cry. Because you know who'll probably cry? Violet.
Me.
Dad's gonna be a hot mess.
Like it's Violet will be. I wonder if Violet, like, she's so excited. I think, you know, it throws in a whole other dimension, everything else that's going on in our lives. Like, and that's one of those things where I'm like I think the reality of them taking off, like, will settle in because they know we're coming back to everything that we're coming back to. So,
yeah, I remember leaving the kids at kindergarten and just feeling like my arms felt empty. You know, just like I should have something else here with me, and I didn't. And then you know, you're like, what? It's already time to go get them again. That's kindergarten. So, yeah, we'll report back. He'll never let you switch no matter where we are. Yeah, I always, when we go to a hotel room, I always go, okay, that's closest to the bathroom. That's this.
I don't really.
And I just take
You know what makes me upset is if, like, we've established a side at the hotel and I'm like if we're like somewhere for like a handful of days or a week or something, and I've established my side, I've got my phone charger, I got everything set up, and then all of a sudden, like day 2 or 3, Jeannie's like, I want that side.
Sometimes I just like to exert my power to see if I have any. I just like to see what he'll say, because sometimes he just says yes and like gives in, and you know. But okay.
Give me 1 second to answer this. And
there's a couple interesting things in the feed from yesterday and the things that people wrote. So Claudette wrote that it would be helpful if I wrote in like what correction, because you know I make mistakes when we're doing the live feeds. I always tell people I'm not really teaching, I'm just stitching with you. And then if we have a learning moment, we can talk about that. So she talked about maybe, you know, writing in what the correction was so that you could do a search for that title. And I've never even thought about that. But yeah, that could be totally interesting. Are you getting ready for Tupelo, Michelle? If you're in the Tupelo class, is it 10:30? Mm-hmm. You have a half an hour. Yeah. And if you need the link or something like that, I went through and checked the list again last night to just make sure everybody was on that list. And so everyone should have that. But if you need it again, let me know. But Claudette, I thought that was a great suggestion. And I wonder if I can put that like in the description and it'll pull up. Because sometimes there's multiple mistakes, like, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5. And I don't think I could fit it all in the title. So, I wonder if we have would like to learn. So these are some of the things that you guys asked about that you'd like to learn more about editing features on the machine. So, I wonder if you're talking about the embroidery editing features. And we could do like a Technique Tuesday where we kind of ran through that. Some of those we could spend like forever on. You know, you can go really deep. Like you could go into the color visualizer, or you could go into just like what you can do with the outline button. So there's lots of different things we could do. We're going to make a list of all of this, and we're going to start putting together some Technique Tuesday stuff.
You know what I noticed is a lot of the things were actually classes that we already teach, and they should have taken with their machine. Like IQ Designer, the snowman sticker. If they bought from us, they got that in their class.
Yeah. So Michelle's saying, because you looked through this.
I looked through it. Yeah.
She looked through this.
For Technique Tuesdays, but It's more like a class.
And a lot of this stuff Michelle was saying is stuff that we teach in the classes. So, and sometimes your local shop, classes are different everywhere. If you had taken a class from me in the beginning, I almost wasn't here because I did my first embroidery class. This is me teaching somebody how to use their machine, and I left the J foot on, and I was so nervous. And Peter, and a lot of you from the area know Peter at the time, was so sweet, and he didn't make me feel stupid. And I went up to him because it wasn't stitching right, and I went up to him and I was like, hey, it's not, you don't want to freak out in a class, it's not stitching right. And he came over and he goes, oh, you just didn't have the right foot on. He just changed it out for me, and he was like, okay, you should be all set. And I was so distracted the rest of the class because all I could think is, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I need to not teach. I need to get rid of my machines. And so, but I pushed through, and here we are today, still making mistakes, but learning from them. So, I shared that story with you yesterday about using the camera button, but not Liz Bregman. Are you doing Liz Bregman? Ryan, is it Liz Bregman? Liz Bregman? I hit the slip there? Yeah? No? Okay. It's there somewhere. Oh, wait. Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
And event CD. So I mean, there's and some stores don't teach classes all. We try to be as thorough as possible, and I have to give a shout out to Donna Rash, because she kind of put together like an outline that I've kind of followed since she taught me. She kind of taught me like how she taught a class, and that's what I kind of model what I do. So if you're listening, Donna, thank you very much. And then, we've created stuff as we've gone along too, things that we think are important, things that we think are going to be the most helpful for you. So a lot of these things you could get just by taking some of the classes. And even if you didn't get your machine from us, you can take user classes here at the store. But we're going to pull out little bits and pieces so that we can create some Technique Tuesdays that are going to be really, really fun. We get stuck sometimes going, what should we teach in a Technique Tuesday? And that's the reason we asked this question. Shelley cried after each child left. Yeah, where is the Kimberbell warehouse? Is that in contact us? And I'm going to contact them and see where my stuff is, so that way we know. But they are in North Logan, so I don't even know how far that is, but I think we're going to be like cutting it short. I should just go pick up my boxes, right? And I need to learn everything. April, you'll learn everything. And I think one of the good things is learning from doing. And I think that's, Kimberbell has been really, really great for people to learn how to use their machine. And then, we'll supplement other ways. I am an empty nester.
After 43 years. Wow.
I can't say I'd be sad if they were like, can I move back?
I would be.
Well, when you're Korean, you move
you live with your parents.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would be sad if they moved back, but there is a part of me that very practically thinks about the fact that there is a probably 2-hour period of every day where I'm dealing with kid stuff. Still.
And I'm
to this
go
day.
Talk to your father.
So it's once they're gone, there's a couple hours a day that I'm getting back in my life. And so I'm going to miss having my partner in crime and my daily walks with Violet and all that stuff. But I'm also super excited for them.
We're excited for them.
The more I hear about their opportunities and where they are and everything else, the more excited we get. Shall we do this thing?
Yeah. Let's do this thing. There were lots of great things in here.
Were you reading what was in there?
Yeah, using the app to align your designs on the Stellar. That's fantastic.
Can
we could
can
do
I run
something
it?
on that. Sensor pen. Let's talk about the sensor pen.
Can I
Yeah,
can I
go
start
ahead and
it?
do it. We won't teach you the sensor pen because I don't know. We're not huge lovers. I'm not a huge lover of the sensor pen, and I think there's other ways to do it where I don't want to call it gimmicky, but I rather just set up my width when I want to set up my width. I always had trouble having it stop at the end point that it chose, and I was never good at it. And so we don't spend a lot of time on that. Something we would be more apt to teach you or do a quick technique Tuesday on would be the guideline marker, which we love.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Renata Pierce. Congratulations. You've won. Is it the
Can we read the
fat
whole?
quarter
Is
thing?
this? Well, we're not doing it for answering the question.
She answered the question.
What was the answer? I didn't see it. Can I see it?
Oh, meaning she had to answer the question. Hang on.
Well, if we're not doing that,
Well, but hang on.
and we already announced her, so we're gonna go ahead and give this to Renata.
Right. So let's see,
But-
because there was more there. Let's see her.
I had another great.
There was no question asked. Oh, it's right here.
It wouldn't let you view the whole thing.
This is the whole thing. So that didn't totally answer the question, but we already announced it. So Renata Pierce wins it.
You're gonna win it. And wait, I do. This is what I was looking for. Of course, it was right here. We're gonna give this away, and let's give this away to somebody who answers the question. This is called perfectly pieced quilt backs. Because it's fun sometimes to have something a little unexpected in the back of your quilt. And so, it's just suggestions. And these don't have to be quilt backs. This could be a quilt front too. Like, look how much fun that is. There's the quilt front and there's the quilt back. And that's kind of, I do those scrappy backs. That's what this reminds me of. And it has all that adorable Amy Butler fabric. So here's a great, can they see this?
Yeah.
This is going to be for somebody that answers the question.
Could somebody unlock the front door?
This is make your quilt special from front to back, helpful sections on quilt back basics, step-by-step instructions and coordinating diagrams for 30 quilt back designs, measurements and instructions for 3 quilt sizes on each design. You know what I do with my oops blocks or my oops embroideries? I save them and then I put them in the quilt back because I'm like, oh, you know who makes amazing quilt backs? Linda Lancaster. Your quilt backs are always so adorable. Turning my chair.
Jeannie
I don't like
controls
that.
the arm swing. She
What?
controls her chair movements.
Okay, do you want to control your chair movement or do you want somebody grabbing your chair and moving you?
I was just keeping you from moving. I just put my arm around.
Anyhow,
All
so
right.
we're gonna give this. This is gonna go to somebody who answers the
So
question.
we're skipping people that don't answer
We
the
are.
question. Then.
This was our freebie for somebody that didn't answer it.
Diane Keffel, sending designs wirelessly.
Okay, I want to do that. I don't know how to do it, and I can't.
easy.
I'm scared, and like I am so used to USB that I just keep using my USB and then putting my design on it and then putting it in. Can I do it from my computer to my Luminaire without software, or you have to use software?
You could use design database transfer.
I don't even know what that is.
That is the free design database transfer software from Baby Lock or Brother that allows you to transfer
Guess
designs
what?
wirelessly.
Guess who's going to be doing a
You
Technique
can do it
Tuesday?
with palette and PE design as well.
Okay.
You can do it from, if you in the Brother universe, you'll be able to do it from your printer or your scan and cut to your machines.
Okay, so guess who's going to be doing that Technique Tuesday?
Is it you?
No.
Who is
You.
it?
Because it's so easy and you
I'm
know
gonna
how to
teach
do it.
you how to do it, and you're gonna do it.
That'll be fun too. Patrick and I have never done a Technique Tuesday before. Don't you think that'll be romantic?
I've done Technique Tuesdays, so have
With
you.
me? I mean, together.
I think we did one regarding take-up levers.
That wasn't a Technique Tuesday. That was like a parody. That was.
We got somebody was so upset about that one. They were like, "You're not funny."
No.
Basically.
They said, they told us that if we, something about we must treat our customers horribly, that if we treat people like that on our video, because they thought we were making fun of people, and
But you know what it was? I can guarantee you that person was somebody who was infallible, has sewed for 40 years, and couldn't possibly make a mistake with their take-up lever.
Stop. But they said that we should read it to you sometime, because it was I was just like, oh my goodness. Anyhow, so I'm gonna put this. Congratulations, Miss Diane. And I think that is a great idea. I'm super excited about these. Michelle and I were like, what are we going to do for Technique Tuesdays? And sometimes we get stumped. So who better to ask than all of you? You want to learn about couching. So Debbie, we won't pull it out as, for the giveaway, but I think you should still add that comment, because Michelle's going to go through and put all those down. If you want to learn about couching, that's part of the class that we do. So on the Solaris and Luminaire, there's two couching feet.
But it's built into those machines.
It is built into
part
those
of the
machines.
upgrade classes. So those classes are a little bit different than kind of couching in general on other machines.
And
if that's something you really want to learn and you don't have a Solaris or Luminaire, you got to call me, because we got to get you one.
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's it for today. That was the big bomb. Sorry about that. I'm going to send them a note right now and see when I'm going to get my prize. I'm going to let them know the little story about how we were doing the unboxing, and then it turned out to just be the stabilizer too.
Which is still super exciting.
Yes. We're excited about that. Are we going to do
like a little launch special or something?
Do you want to do a launch special? We can do a launch special.
Yeah, I think
you
we
tell
should.
me. Okay, we'll get it up on the wall, and then we're going to do a little launch special on the stabilizer too.
20% off all fabric. Still going on.
Yeah, and that is
Pre-cuts too, or no?
Pre-cuts too.
Pre-cuts too.
We're doing it all. All right. Have a great day. Be creative.
Make something awesome.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Oh,